So, Pikachu versus Fox. So that's what we're looking at today. So you said were you able to play against like you said you were going to get matches with a Pikachu player, right?
I did. I have matches. I'm also down to just like watch
Okay.
like Axe or Swift or someone versus a Fox. Sort of whatever route you think is best. The games with the Pikachu were weird. I kind of either like three stocked them or just like got tossed off stage and died horribly on loop.
Gotcha. So I would say that like definitely some of those games are going to be worth looking into, but like let's look at an exemplar first, I think, and then we'll compare to one of your games. So I'm going to say let's do let me think here. Who's really good at this matchup? Oh, Cody's such like a cliche at this point, but you know what? He is also the best at this one, so fuck it. Let's go with Cody. Let's see here. So, Warehouse Wars is... You're good with Warehouse Wars?
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing before we get into it. I noticed in some like the recordings before, like my mic would clip out. It's a fixable issue on my end. If you notice it happening, just let me know, and I can try and make it not do that.
Perfect. I will let you know if it happens. I will let you know ASAP.
Cool.
With that in mind, let me just share my screen. So we have these two. I'm thinking it makes sense. Let's start with like the neutral. So I think Battlefield is a pretty standard strike in this matchup. What do you think about this stage pick?
Yeah, it seems fine. My kind of thoughts, I guess, are just like Fountain and FD seem like Fox's two worst stages, and then the other four are all like varying levels of good to fine. So I would be happy starting Battlefield. Yeah.
Okay. So some useful things to know. So some useful things about Pikachu. One thing I want to point out is the drift on this Nair. Why do you think he's drifting like that?
Pikachu's grab range is bad. So like he's trying to aim for like the I guess 9 range ish. And then landing in front of him, if he's fading back, Pikachu's stubby arms can't really get him.
Yeah, exactly. So like in order to grab this Nair, what Axe would need to do is he would have had to be closer, like even closer than that. Like he would have had to be here basically when he started his grab, and that means that he's reading the drift like pretty far in advance. So this Nair is grabbable, but like it's extremely difficult to do it. Just because of, again, Pikachu's low grab range. One thing I would be careful about, one thing I want to point out as well, look at how, like on this one he varies it. So like that one Yeah, like he could have pulled away on this one, but he chose not to. And then immediately attacks out of his landing. Like I think he like shined and drilled or something. So I think that like a big thing why this matchup is weird is that undershooting is actually really good with Fox in this one. In a way that it isn't versus a lot of other characters. You see what I mean? Like, because Pikachu's Nair Pikachu kind of like curls up into a ball to attack a lot of the time, but he doesn't really use like that was insane. But he doesn't really use his like arms, and he doesn't really have like arms or a sword or like legs or something to like really hit Fox with. He just kind of curls up and like spins at him. Sometimes he can use his tail like on his up air and up smash and down tilt, and those are actually very good moves of his, but by and large, when he's like challenging like broader spaces, he's not really doing it with anything that has much of a disjoint. Do you see what I mean?
That does make sense, yeah.
Yeah, did you notice anything like that in the games you were fighting against the Pikachu player?
I did notice that like just like marrying in place with like some feedback was like pretty hard for them to deal with. Like they needed to do like a call out, like a pretty hard call out to contest it. I think the places I ran into trouble may have been like trying to go over the Pikachu.
Yeah, makes sense. His up air is amazing.
Yeah. And sometimes it just like kills randomly. Like you just get hooked at like the weirdest angle. Oh yeah, that sort of thing happened to me a lot. What happened to Cody just there? We just like got poked off the edge and then instantly died.
Yeah, so like let's see here. So like I don't think there's a whole lot you can do in this kind of... Like, if he gets the jab on you, I don't think there's a whole lot you can do once you're hit by it. Although, well, you can try to smash DI into him to, like, smash DI up or into him. That's somewhat effective, but, like, the thing is, he can just kind of keep doing it. That's the problem. So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should he have DI'd the up smash just, like, full in to not get put off stage at all?
I think that would have made more sense. Yeah, like his DI is really weird here. I don't know what he was doing, but like it almost looks like he didn't DI it, which makes me think he maybe DI'd down. I imagine that actually could explain a lot. That could also explain why Axe did extra jabs on the reset. Because maybe there's a percent breakpoint there. That's something we can confirm quickly enough. But sure. Big thing here is, like, I think that, like, what we're seeing here is a lot of the things that you're describing about how going, like, above Pikachu isn't working is kind of like what we I think that's how Axe has gotten a number of these hits. Yeah. All in all, from Cody's end, not the most impressive game one here. And I think this is good to see because we can see kind of like the ways that this can go wrong. Sure. That said, Cody's still doing some pretty good things overall, but I think we're gonna see more like, yeah, like so he tries to like do his Pikachu's good at overshooting as well. That's another big thing. Like the length that he travels on his dash jump forward is like is pretty far. So yeah, you see how he's just kind of getting like he's able to like clip Cody out of a lot of his retreat movements. Yeah, like that's
okay.
Yeah,
I was watching some VODs of not Cody, but just other Foxes. I noticed a lot of them ended up playing towards like the nearer to the edge than I thought made sense. I don't know if that was like good from them or if it was just like they tried to like outrange the Pikachu.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if like it was correct to do so.
So like when you say outrange, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like just use your
play outside of the overshoot range?
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense, I'd say.
Okay.
Because like think about
Even if it puts you like with your back towards like cornered more.
Well, think of it this way. He has to come forward at some point, right? Like if he's gonna hit you, he has to hit you in a spot where he can't really like catch your retreat motion, right? So that means that your attacks are fighting each other head on more. Who does that favor?
Fox, you have like the better disjoint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, and I mean, like you're not bad. It's not like Fox is bad at coming forward himself in that situation. In that situation either. Like, cause think of it this way: if Fox is like at the end, like we're kind of seeing a version of this dynamic play out at this range. So like Pikachu, what I'd say is going on here is like they're at Cody's at the overshoot range because this is where Axe is, this is where Cody is. So knowing that, let's path out some of the characters, like what the characters can do a little bit. So if Axe just like from where Axe is controlling, and we'll use blue for him, he's basically got this territory marked as his because this is roughly where he's dash dancing right now. If he's wonderful. So if we near forward from here, like from the back of this, where does he go? To about here?
Yeah, I'd say about there.
A little further or like a little closer?
If anything, like a little further, but
maybe like here.
About there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that. I did think I kind of lowballed it. So like this is kind of like at one of Axe's markers. So this is like where he can threaten, but I'd say that like where he actually controls is really more like here. Because like he's got attacks in front of him too. Now, in order for Axe to come over all the way over there, he basically is going to do something like this, or he's going to do something like a running crouch into this spot, kind of. Now, from Fox's end, how does Fox approach out of here? Like, where can Fox go with his approaching tools? Probably to about here, maybe.
Yeah, if you just like short hop aerials, yeah.
Yeah, and then his dash dance is a little bit bigger, so he maybe like controls this space with his dash dance if he wants to, right?
Sure. Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah. So one thing I want to point out is the space that Fox controls with his the space that Fox can occupy with his dash dance is broader than the space that Pikachu can work with. just generally speaking, which makes sense. Like, if we think about their character's dash physics, like, Fox's acceleration is much higher. Makes sense that he has a bigger area. But this also means that, like, what Fox also has going for him is that he's got the gun. So when they're at this kind of distance, he can kind of like nickel and dime the Pikachu and confirm and see what the Pikachu is going for, and like see how the Pikachu reacts to that. In this case, I would say what Cody picks up on is that Axe is still baiting in response to the lasers. So what he winds up doing is then he just like runs over and then just like pressures him. Because yeah, like he sees where the end of Pikachu's dash dance zone is, and then just attacks into it with something that's difficult to punish.
He faded back the Nair a little bit too, right?
Yeah. So he's got a good balance of like moving into like Axe's zone and like threatening him. Like he's got a good balance of different things going on here. And I think that's really, like, again, he's creating this position. He's created the spacing again. And then he comes forward with another thing based on where he sees Axe moving. Axe dodges it differently that time, but like Cody doesn't get punished. I would say that so I think one of the things here is like Fox's undershoots aren't I think the emphasis you want is like making your undershoots like as safe as possible, so that you can kind of compete with Pikachu, because Pikachu's really good at like whiff punish. He's mainly good at overshooting and whiff punishing, but like whiff punishing is not super strong of his. It's really like overshooting that's really his like biggest strength, I think. Yeah.
Like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the undershoot's like not the undershoot. The whiff punish is like higher reward if you like can get it, but it's just like
but it's hard. Like it's really
hard.
Yeah, he has the speed to support it, but not the range to support it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So like he's got like great things if you get it, but like again, that's a big if. What do you think about the edge guarding here? I feel like Cody's been like very timid on it.
I died. I was trying to limit test edge guarding a little bit when I was playing, and I died a lot for it. I know. I've heard that you can do like sort of like a Sheik-esque edge guard, where like you do like a neutral get up at a timing that covers the double Pikachu up B, and then you have time to like dash and like up smash. So I know that exists. I was having trouble like finding that timing. I need to study it more.
Go off the sound. So here, like, I'll play this and let me speed this up so it's normal speed, and like listen for the sound when Axe is recovering. Yeah, like Fox is really strong when they're both coming forwards. When they're both coming at each other. All right, please don't kill him off the side every time, Cody, or like off the top, Cody. I need you to cooperate with me on this one. So you see how he makes that like zzz noise when he's. Yeah. So he screams P, and then like there's the zappy noise. Yeah, so like I do it in response to the zappy noise.
Okay. So you do like you time the neutral get up for when the zap happens?
Yeah, like after so here, like let's go back to like this one, and I'll tell you where I do it. So I've heard him jolt once, now I'm standing up.
Okay, that's like exactly when Cody did it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because like
he was a little late, but
so what you do is like you hear the first zap, and then like I think it's either you hear the so let's see here. Yeah, you hear the second zap, or like you stand up when the second zap needs to go basically. Like here, you listen. Yeah. But it's in relation to like where the second zap has to be.
Gotcha.
So, when it comes, what did you think? Oh, so what are your thoughts on the recovery here?
I don't have a strong flowchart for getting back. Ledge, I feel like it's just like a big 50-50. Like F tilt covers going to ledge from like so many spacings. If Pikachu's like on stage in position to do it, and then going high, I feel like I'm very vulnerable to up air, and I feel like I'm just kind of guessing between the two. I don't know if there's like a. I know when like Fox is recording against like Luigi, like the idea is do you like place yourself above back air. I don't know if there's something like that for Pikachu, or like if there's like a weak spot to aim for.
So one thing I would say in general is that if Pikachu's facing towards you and in the air, aiming at him is not a bad idea.
Pikachu's facing towards you and in the air.
Yeah, because he doesn't. His back air comes out behind him to start. Sorry, his up air comes out behind him to start.
Okay.
Yeah, like here. Let's look at the fight core. So this is Pikachu's up air hitbox. And as you can see, it's like, it starts here. So if he's, like, there's a long, you have a long time, and, like, where you can aim at him. This is what I mean. Like, this entire part of him is, like, exposed basically the entire time, like this area. If he's facing towards you. And then, like, if we look at his Nair doesn't really cover himself properly. Do you see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So we just
aim... that's going to trade a lot. Or just lose. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, and it's silly, but, like, if he's facing towards you, like, what he can do is his forward air. And, like, a lot of them are starting to do this now, because this will win. But, like, a lot of them don't. And even then, the forward air is, like, you know, it's an electric move, it's a multi-hit, it's smash DI-able. Like, he has to do something else after this. He can't just, like, hit you with it, I guess. So
yeah, I'm much happier getting forward air than up air.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. So, like, aiming at him, like, low-key, not a bad idea. The other thing here is I would say that, like, yeah, like, being aware of these 50-50s is, like, good, because that's exactly what Cody does as well. He aims at the ledge, knowing that, like, Pikachu can kind of, like, he can cover the timings down here or the timing up here, but he can't do both. What do you think this level is good for Pikachu, if you had to guess?
You know, I don't know. I'm just so used to Axe taking every Fox there.
Yeah, because I don't actually think this level's I don't think this level's that good for Pikachu, low-key.
Yeah, I don't have a good reason other than I just, you know, the time Axe 4-stock Silent Wolf is in my brain forever. In the shared melee consciousness forever.
Gotcha. See, I actually don't think... the reason I don't think this level is that good for Pikachu is because, like, I feel... I still think it's probably, like, overall the second best level, but really you are just kind of playing it as, like, a small version of FD. Like, at its best, it's really just a small version of FD. Because these low platforms actually screw over Pikachu's combo game quite a bit. I want to ask, have you seen Cody tech on the platforms all that much when he gets, like, popped up onto them?
I have not been paying attention
all right
to that.
Let's keep an eye out for that then. DIY tech away. Like I said, aiming at him. So there he techs. There he.
On it, yeah.
He techs a.
He's at high percent, so like Nair might just kill him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So tech rolled in on that one, but But like one thing I want to point out is he aimed like, yeah. So he techs on that one. Why did he tech there? That's interesting. So something I like doing is not. I actually really like not teching on these platforms, personally.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Axe messed up a little bit. Like he's right where the rising up air hitbox.
See, I want to get hit. I want to get hit by that up air. That's my point. Because I want to no tech and get hit by that up air because there's like a trick. There's like this is some cheat. This is like some not like just kind of a coverage thing. But what do you know about resets in this game?
Like jab resets?
Yeah.
Can SDI them up a lot of the time to get out of them. I think it's percent dependent on whether or not you how easy it is to like get an option that's not neutral get up or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know details. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, moon shoes.
Yeah, so...
is it always moon shoes?
Yeah, because it... So, is that what you always call that? Because I don't know what the name of this, like, behavior is, but...
I had a friend call it that one time, and then it became that in my head forever, so...
Yeah, so,
I don't know if other people say that.
Okay, perfect. So, like, so... What happens here, and you might, like, it's easiest to demonstrate this sort of, like, with Falco, just because. So let's do combo DI and no smash DI, and we will do... Actually, no, it's going to be easier to do this in Training Lab. So, like, here, we're just going to grab these two, and come here, you, CPU options. So basically, if an attack does less than 7%, that's what causes that behavior. So if I down air Fox and he's at like, and if I down air Fox and my shine is staled a bunch of times, then that's going to happen. But if he is not staled a bunch of times, then that's just how it works. So like, and then we need him not to tech. So here, so none. See what I mean? So like now let's now shine him a bit. We'll do 2 of these, lower his percent, and it's not going to work like that anymore. So see what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing about
I've seen that a ton with Falco for sure.
Yeah. So the thing about Pikachu's up air is that he can't ever like actually get a pickup on you with it if you no tech. So a really good standard defensive thing is to like tech near the edge of a platform. I think it's probably because he got hit into the middle of it. Now that I think about it, but I like teching near the edge of a platform, like over here, and then holding down on the C stick for slide off in case he nairs, and then like down the C stick in case he nairs, off the platform like with the control stick, and then just if he up airs you, you just fly up here with no stun. And if he hits you with nair, then you slide off.
Yeah. Yeah, I never knew what like caused that to happen. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's really it's very good against Pikachu, because the only real alternative, he doesn't really have an aerial that fits that like sort of niche of like a fast aerial that like that does damage while popping up. All of it like. He kind of has like some, but like he just doesn't have it. On FD, so we're seeing Cody play by the edge to start for sure. No, as well. I would say one thing that I'd consider. He's probably more likely to survive going on. Like he's probably more likely to survive a grab here than he is in the middle.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, the Pika chain grab is
brutal.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's the best chain grab in the game on this level.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the down tilts.
This is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So like so actually, it looks like he grabs the edge because of when he's grabbed the edge. It looks like he's doing it in response to the second warp. So, yeah.
That was a weird case because he
grabbed the edge like super late, yeah.
He grabbed the edge super late, and the first zap put him on stage already, so there's like nowhere for him to go. For Axe.
That's true. It's kind of like what I'm noticing, and I don't know if you agree, but I'm noticing that like he kind of like fights over here, gets a sense for where like Axe is like playing, and then kind of attacks that spot. Like here, watch it. Yeah. You see what I mean, right? Like, he's just kind of like...
He's attacking to, like, the front of Axe's dash dance, too, a lot. I think because, the fade back, it's just, like, so hard for Axe to punish. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, sort of where he's putting his down tilt, too, when he does that.
Yeah.
Which I think down tilt makes so much sense, because you're, like, holding down if the Pikachu decides to nair or something.
Yeah. I think he's going to overshoot in a second. Kind of.
I mean, he looked for it, and then he bailed out because he like noticed Axe coming in as well. And then, he tried again. Yeah. No, there's like a formula almost.
Yeah.
Just like figure out where X is and then poke.
Yeah, you're kind of playing him like Sheik almost. You know, like kind of like with the like running around, like kind of like create like a you're creating like a space where you can like where you can see the different like spots the opponent is playing in, and then you're just kind of like putting like key things in those spots. And yeah, he's gonna go off stage. I like this actually, like this choice here, but from Cody. I don't know if Axe is just slow coming out of this. Yeah, like this looks awkward to hit. But yeah, like being near the edge also means that it takes fewer reps to get over to get off stage, which I think is also significant.
Yeah, on FD in particular.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I think.
Sorry, the mic cut out.
I'm taking notes.
No worries. I can pause if you're taking notes.
No, it's good.
Okay. This is like Cody's best level versus X, I swear to God.
I feel like FD is such a good level for Fox, except that he gets chain grabbed by everyone.
I agree.
Like, it's so... Like, Fox's, like, neutral game is so insane.
Well, also, like, the other thing to remember is that, like, Fox really does have a good advantage state. Like, Fox's advantage state is quite... Even though it's not as oppressive as maybe, like, Captain Falcon or Marth, but, like, at the end of the day, like, once you're above Fox, like, he can make your life miserable. It takes a little bit more work than some of like the characters with disjoints, like with better disjoints. But like one nice thing about Fox in this regard is that my God, does he hit hard? Like his up air does like 16, and it's like incredibly powerful.
Best up air in the game, IMO.
It's up there. What do you think of this recovery sequence? Like, what are your thoughts on like how he deals with this? Like I feel like the spot he went to off stage was really good. Like after getting hit by this nair.
I mean, the first upbeat to like have the 50-50 too of like I'm just gonna go straight to ledge or go high and kind of making X guess was really good. And then I like this placement too because like I think if X just like went off stage trying to scout like a higher up B, like Cody may have just like gone under it or like made some awkwardness. And he's high enough where he can still get onto stage or potentially just like make it to ledge.
Yeah,
so it's like another like 50-50 almost that access to work around.
Yeah, it feels like this spot here and this spot here are like important, like this spot here and this spot sort of like here are like important recovery spots. Because here you can still make it to the stage or go for ledge depending on how you do it. So like this is one decision point, and then here you have like this, and then like going above him, which is also a decision point. So it's something like that. Like that I think is important.
But yeah, that was... I mean, Cody's recoveries are always so good.
Indeed. Isn't it? I like his Fox the most. Which is like not terribly original, but I don't know, he's cool.
It is so easy to learn from because it's just there's like no like weirdness. I feel like a lot of the time it's just like a good game plan.
One thing I want to point out.
Executes.
Like this shine stall kept him alive as well. Like you see what I mean?
Yeah, no shine stall there. X definitely.
Yeah. So I think like. Yeah, so I think that like what's important here is like understanding why this motion works. So like this, I would say if Axe full hops, this doesn't work, but because he short hops, yeah, like the short hop goes here. So there's kind of like when Pikachu jumps off stage, there's kind of like a defined vertical range that we can be aware of as well. That we're trying to, if you can be above it, you definitely want to be, because like it just keeps you alive. So like, where would you say that vertical range is? Like, where is Pikachu at the top of his jump? It's like round here, right? Maybe this frame.
Yeah, that's his like short hop.
Yeah.
So above, I guess, wherever his like double jump line is from there. Double jump up air.
Yeah. So let's see if we can find that. Like, I'll advance the screen. Looks like he fast fell. So he jumped up to about like here-ish from this spot here. No, from there. Okay. No, from, yeah, so where was his jump? So he kind of jumped at the height of the stage, sort of. So it's a little, they're not exactly level, but like, I think, where would you say maybe going from, if he's here, maybe going from here to here?
I mean, the area that Pikachu can get to, I think, would be a little higher. Because, yeah, you're right. He did fast fall to try and, like, get the right...
Yeah, I'm thinking more like...
match Fox's height.
I'm just thinking, like, theoretically, he can jump from here. Like, if this is the bottom of Pikachu, he can jump from here to here, basically. So, like, his actual range is, like, probably the curvature of his up air, which would be, like, more like this area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I think that, like, being aware of, like, this kind of space... doesn't have to be exact, but like you get what I'm getting at. It's like being aware of this general line and deciding and like trying to stay above it or like play around the edge of it, I think is important. Because that's kind of where Cody is like positioning. That's where Cody is basically positioning. Like it's to play with that idea.
That kills, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you learning? What are we learning about this matchup? Like, what have you like kind of found out from like watching, from looking at this so far?
So I think being patient and neutral is pretty important. Prioritizing undershoots and like maintaining your space, and like letting the Pikachu know that you're okay maintaining your space before poking at them. And then just poking at them in neutral, whether it's like fade back nair, down tilt, drill. The Pikachu I played against loves to hold down smash, so maybe if I notice the Pikachu doing that, like drilling more than Cody is, might be good.
Who is the Pikachu you fought, by the way?
Their tag is BS.
Okay.
It's actually the same Marth that I played for the other one. He's a dual main.
Yeah, I knew he had a Pikachu. I didn't realize he was like a dual main though. That's sick.
Yeah, he got ranked in MDVA with his Marth, and then he just started playing Pikachu. It's a pretty devious duo, I feel like.
It's interesting. It's like it is really like the we hate space animals comp.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like some of this feels pointed. So I think that if that's the case, I think it might be good to watch like at least some of the games to get an idea of like where these are where we're maybe like deviating or like where we could apply some of these adjustments. Do you have anything you can send over?
Yeah, I have SLPs. Is there a stage you think would be good? We played for like 2 hours.
Let's look at a game on FD.
FD?
Yeah, one game on FD. Let's look at a game on one game on Battlefield as well. If you think that you're gonna start there, what do you think your counter pick is?
Stadium, probably.
Okay, yeah. So FD. Let's look at an FD game. Let's look at a Pokemon Stadium game, and let's look at Battlefield or Fountain.
Okay.
Because those are all levels we'll conceivably play.
Drag and drop, right? This is your chat? Yep, okay. FD, and you said Stadium, Fountain?
Stadium, and then either Fountain or Battlefield.
Stadium, okay. Trying to find games that are not just like stomps as well, one way or the other, because there were a lot of just very one-sided.
Actually, you know, those might be sending one of those might not be a bad idea, just because we can see like what things are most likely not being like what things do you not do naturally. Because being aware of that stuff, I think, is really important.
Okay, I think I sent 2 battlefields. I'll do a stadium.
Perfect.
Okay, and this stadium.
Excellent.
I'll throw in a fountain, so we have a tripod, I guess.
Alright, let's start with Pokemon Stadium. Okay, so something I'm noticing right away. So like I'm seeing some like I would say, let's see here. So we got drills, so I would say let's try to be careful about how much we're jabbing versus this character. Back air is good. One thing I'd comment about, so after you do this back air, I notice that you're like, it looks like you're drifting into him or like drifting in place. Am I crazy, or do you see that too?
I see that too. Yeah.
I would try to hold away from him when you're doing these back airs, so you create a little more distance between yourself and him.
For just like hold down grab.
Yeah, because I also think that you can up tilt after this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I want more space, I want more space partly because I also want to like be attacking him more aggressively after like I want to be able to like hit and like threaten him after the fact, and I feel like we're a little close for that. Now you go for shine, you go for like oh no, I thought you went for shine. Okay. Yeah, so that's the big consideration there. So you go for a Nair. What do you think the Nair is for?
I mean, I definitely went to short hop Nair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I think up tilt definitely makes more sense.
Okay.
I mean, I just thought the backer would pop him up and I could combo into short Nair.
Gotcha. But if it pops him up, couldn't you also just combo into up tilt?
Yeah, up tilt. It's easier to do, and yeah, it makes more sense.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm noticing us shielding a good amount on landing. Like, or in disadvantage. See what I mean?
Yeah, not as good. Not so good.
Yeah, what do you think we should be doing instead?
I think I like wake up button. Especially like wake up shine.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah, beating out like the grab. Honestly, that's the thing that stands out and appeals to me the most here.
I agree, because we can also like the other thing is that we can jump, we can attack, or like we can attack out of the shine or reposition with it, or full hop, like with like full hop or wave dash. So like we're not stuck. We're not really like stuck by shining. That's like the real. It defends and then moves us into a new location quickly. A lot of times what Pikachu does to compensate for his low range is he'll try to like dance around the thing you're doing on wake up or like in a tight spot.
Mm-hmm.
So then like what you do, like what you can do in response to that is yeah, like he tries to dance around what you're doing on wake up basically. So it's important to be efficient moving out of those actions. So that's why shine is so good. Because it's like, you can do it, and then you can just do something else. Good up, smash out of shield. His up air is, like, low-key incredibly laggy if he actually lands and has to L-cancel it. So, yeah, good recognition on that. Because, yeah, that's a free kill there, for sure.
Yeah. Something that Axe doesn't do very much is just have back-turned and, like, rising up air. I feel like Ben, and I think I watched some of Blessé play, and, like, they both really like just like spamming rising up air.
This was good timing. This is a good exemplar. So on this wake. Yeah, like right here. This is great. How come no up air? Like after the up throw?
SDI concerns.
Yeah, but if you get it, you might kill him. He is
that percent? Just off the top?
I mean, you're gonna land on the top platform. You're gonna land on this high platform, right? So he's gonna
and just like chase with another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes people play a little too conservatively versus Pikachu. Like, they, like, take things like that out of their play. Like, because I feel like if it was a Sheik, you wouldn't think twice on that.
No, I definitely up air if it was a Sheik.
Yeah.
Is it easier for Pikachu to SDI out of it, or are the Pikachus correct?
It's a little bit... It is slightly easier. It has to do with his body size, basically, and, like, how his body is shaped. What I would say about this... So good dash away, so first of all, good evasion out of the tech, that was good, and like dashing away, very good. But yeah, like Pikachu, he's usually smash DIing away from you with up airs, because like the way that you like kind of get, the way a lot of them kind of get out of it is that like Fox's up air hits like, it kind of like hits here, and then there's the kick behind him that's like the powerful one. So what they're trying to do is they're just trying to like basically go over here. So I would say drifting forward is often, like, a good way... Like, if you drift forward during it, it can actually sometimes catch them for attempting... Like, it sometimes works for, like, countering that. So, like, don't up air straight up. Like, up air... do your up air and then hold forward.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I only have success really up airing the Pikachu when I guess which way they're trying to SDI. Which, yeah...
Let's see here.
Okay. SDI against what you said, right? But
yeah, so he went through you. So that's worth noting. So let's see here. Do you go for another one at any point? That said, like, you can kind of see the impact of his body size, like, in that last SDI example, because he's kind of small and ball-shaped, so it doesn't take him much to move, like, out of the way of it, because he's just not a big target.
Yeah. That was a scary grab for me.
Yeah, so it is...
Neutral get up.
Yeah, so, like, let's see here. When did we have to hold up? So He's done
should be getting up here, basically. Yeah.
So, like, basically before this warp goes off, like, in response to the first... When he has to do 2 warps, you do it in response to the second... Like, you do it in anticipate... Like, right before the second one goes off. So in this spot... What do you think? What are your thoughts on this recovery?
I think I chose like the easiest thing for him to cover. I think going like a super like slight angle would have been good, or just going like super high would have also been okay. But like going like right above ledge is like, yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that completely. So I think that like in this kind of spot, yeah, like we want to basically be moving like slight angle, kind of like try to stay under it, or we want to go super high up. Like super high up. Like it's A or B, but like this area in the middle here is like, this is what we don't want.
It is just death.
Yeah.
Which I should die here. Oh, no, we misledged.
Pressuring the back of Pikachu's shield is very dangerous. Because his up air starts behind him, so like because of how fast his jump squad is, his up air basically comes out on 6 from the ground. So it's faster than his shield grab and also kills you. So just be careful when you're behind him like that. I would say that, like, if you're behind him, I don't want to like, you see what I mean? Like, when you're playing behind his shield, that's when he's, like, dangerous. So I'd say that, like, if you're at that kind of alignment, you would just want to get the hell out of there.
Reset. So on the top platform, can we go back to that?
Yeah.
What should I have done?
So which spot here is here.
So here.
So first,
just hold shield.
So first thing I would say is, like, hold shield, because if he does bite and up air, then his up air is really his up air is very punishable out of shield. Like, if you were blocking and he were to up air out of shield on your shield, you can just jump out and nair him, or, like, jump out and up air him.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's first thing I'd say. Yeah, you see how he just kind of waits for you? Like, if you do have the space to back off, I'd also say just rolling away from him is fine. If you're both shielding.
Was I late on that one?
So, you're moving now. Yeah, I think you wanted to go a little bit sooner. Like, here. So I think you want to stand here.
Mm-hmm.
So then you get up and let's see here. I think if you had full hopped, you would have gotten him. If you had, like, full hopped and immediately up here, I think you might have gotten him. It looked close.
I shouldn't wake up there. That's good.
Mm-hmm. I also. Okay, so this back here. Stop double. Don't do this. Like, this double jump is so dangerous. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I like the full hop back here. I would like, if you're, instead of, like, bailing out of this spot with your double jump, I would prefer we just waveland away.
Okay, we're safe with drift / waveland away.
Yeah, because, like, the thing is, with, like, with this double jump, we're, like, kind of, we're playing in the spot where his up air is still good. You see what I mean?
Yeah, and I can get hit by, like, the hook part of the like, late up air that sends me just to the abyss with no double jump. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
and the thing is, because I think this double jump, like, gaslights us into thinking it's good, because when we double jump around it, we're like, we can make this safe. We can totally make this double jump safe by, like, going over here. But if we're gonna back off all the way over here anyway, why don't we just do that up front?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we doing, like, why are we using 2 actions to do the same thing, you know? See, like, and he trades so much. Like, this is why I like just, like, back airing, or, like, deciding if I'm gonna back air or back off. It's weird because normally Fox wants to, like, kind of, like, leave it. Yeah, getting behind him.
On the back of his shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this one was fine in the sense that, like, it's okay to, like, go for this hit, but, like, if you're gonna go for this kind of hit, you have to be doing the back air, like, low on the shield.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's weird because the back of Pikachu's shield is, like, where the scary part is. So let's watch this one. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing a lot, but that's okay. Okay, good DI. Do you know how you did that?
I think I held up, right? Hold / SDI up.
Yeah, I see up inputs.
Yep.
So good.
I'm very bad at recognizing to actually do that, but I do, like, yeah. That was the correct thing, I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
I like that you just went at him. Oh, we're dead. How'd that happen? So he hit us with that. So then we double jumped. What are your thoughts on this double jump choice? Do you think that would give us the best? Do you think there was a better spot to move to?
I think if I shine stall to, like, set up, double jumping a little bit better and like having timing and spacing for getting the ledge. It would have made that a little better. I also kind of like wish I like double jumped up aired.
Yeah.
And like rising with a button. I think
Double jump up here makes sense. I'd say shine stalling also makes perfect sense. So in this kind of spot, I think like that's a good takeaway. Like being more mindful from this spot of like the mix-ups you have. So like from here going up, it's just so like here, let's say shine stall, shine stall, and then when going up, DJ Uer. I almost wonder, do we want to go like, well, I guess you're starting from here, so yeah, like this would be pretty tipped if you're, never mind. No, this is the right spot to do it from. One question I would have here is, what do you think about like holding away from, like, what do you think about double jumping away? So instead of double jumping here, you go over here.
Oh yeah, I like that too. So I'm in the spot where I can go straight in or up.
Exactly.
That we talked about with Cody. Yeah.
So like going here.
Yeah, that's also good.
Yeah, because then we have this, or like then from this point, let me clean this arrow up. So we go here instead, then we have like this, or we can go up. So like we're creating that mix up as well. So this would be like, so if we're going forward, this is I think should be the default probably, and then like this is like plan B, which because we're sometimes gonna want to jump towards him. Like, I would say that this is bad if he's, like... So he's walking over to us right now, basically. Like, he's actually, like... Or, like, he's walking or running or something. So he is clearly, like, going to set up, like, a forward tilt. Like, he's queuing for forward tilt, basically, with how he's moving. So... But if he was, say, like, dashing or something, then... Like, if he was already there, I don't know if I probably wouldn't do A. Or if he was, like, dashing over, because then it's easy to jump for it. Yeah. That kind of... Okay, got it. I like that. Yeah?
Do you like going to the top flat against Pikachu? I wasn't sure how I felt about it.
I like going there, but I don't like staying there. So after I hit this up air, what do you go for? You go for like up air again, right?
I try to just combo it, yeah.
I probably
to, like, throw it back there, I think, or up air again or something.
See, I would probably just up smash him and then take my damage and like go back to the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I go for up air. Up air is so greedy there.
Up air is like you are omega greedy, like. And then you like okay. This one here is just like this is just tech skill because like
this may cancel or something.
No,
you up till too soon.
Yeah, you probably just hit the button too early because like you have the opening. Why are we? So, talk to me about this DI choice of holding in.
On the up smash?
Yeah. I feel like we never hold in there. Like I want to go over here.
Yeah, even if he nairs, like it's not the worst thing in the world if I'm holding left.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think I need to not do that. Sort of like that sort of thing. Like I feel like I'm asking you to get killed.
Well, and this is one of the things I don't like about these like up throw nair combos, and why I like up airing sometimes here. Because, like, while I get the smash DI, that smash DI is annoying, annoying, I feel like putting him above you is, like, very, very good, because he's kind of, like, better at recovering, I think, than he is at coming down from a free fall.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything, really, that hits below him. I guess he has, like, down air, but
it's slow and laggy and like not very good and loses to our up tilt and back air. Like I don't really think that's like I don't think anyone's like, man, I really hope Pikachu doesn't hit me with down air. Yeah.
And then the nair too. It's like I feel like it's ambiguous, at least for me, whether or not like what exactly I can get. Where up air, it's not like I'm gonna get randomly up aired by Pikachu.
Yeah, so one thing I want to point out is that, like, when he's doing this, when he's moving like this is his walk.
Yeah.
So, like, the reason I'm pointing this out is he's doing that over here. Him walking is one of the ways that you know what to do, sort of. Because it's hard for him to, like, dash jump out of a walk, because he has to stop and then do it again. So if you see him walking over like this, I would say that's a good indicator that you probably want to go over here and do, like, this mix-up. But... yeah. Because it's easy for him to, like, it's more awkward for him to do this, for him to cover this motion out of this. But if he is, so, like, walk. But if he was going to do something else, like, let's say he dashes instead. Like, let's say he's dashing or running instead. Then in that case, I would probably look at the situation a little differently. So if he's, like, running, if he's running over, like, then I would say that this is really good. But, like...
yeah, it's way more awkward for him to access F tilt and jab if he's in... dash or run.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, so that would be my rule of thumb. So, like, run / dash, we go here. If he goes, yeah. But I think that, like, like, formalizing a bit more of, like, when you go for different options based on, like, what's accessible for him. I think that's a big thing about dealing with him. Because he does have really good coverage with his edge guarding, but... oh, this one's close. Okay. We started a little late. We have 4 minutes left. Which one do you want to look at?
Let's do FD.
Love it. But yeah, like, formalizing, like, what he has access to based on which way he's facing and what he can easily get to with his movement, I think that will do you a lot of good. I also like how you, like, you went immediately for the edge. You didn't fuck around. I feel like people, like, screw themselves so much on versus this character when they're at the edge and then they go for, like, a DI in or something. Good timing mix-up on the up air, by the way. Oof. So, this stall.
Yeah, I learned from this session that I should not stall the Thunder Jolt. I'm not frame perfect enough. I think it just lasts through the entire stall.
Yeah, so...
pretty much.
Right, so what I would say here is, because of how he's done it, you can just jump around it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you stalled through the first one, I think. Oh, no, this is just one. So, yeah, because of how you got the... I think you had a... Let me look at how you did this. Yeah, so what you do here is you basically just, like, double jump. Yeah, you just double jump and then, like, let this pass you and then you grab the edge. I think. Yep. Yeah, because it's the next... yeah, it's, like, already here, so you would have had... yeah, you would have time.
Yeah, I'm like a frame or two off.
You could also just low key. You could also just stand up as it's getting close to you.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if Cody ever side B'd against Axe. Did we see him do that?
I don't remember it. No.
Yeah.
I think up B is almost... I think up B is usually the move. So what were we going... what was the plan here? So you hit him off.
I think I want to punish the up air with Shine. But I don't know if that's... I don't think really that's a worthwhile risk.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just that, like, you'd have to, like, fall off the ledge differently.
Yeah, holding back into him too.
Yeah, like you're going straight.
I definitely had it, but
yeah, like you're holding back. You're holding straight down though. Like you gotta hold back. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think the punish was good. The other thing I would comment here is I think you can just grab the edge again. Like I don't think you had to land on stage.
Yeah.
And like the reason yeah, you're moving first. So like because you're gonna move first before, like you're gonna start falling before he does. Yeah, you can definitely grab the edge. So then you can have like the easy edge guard. Because if you grab the edge while he's in mid animation, like, yeah, there's the Cody thing we saw. Same DI. Let's go. But yeah, if you're grabbing the edge like while he's in his starting the first part of his up B animation, you can just kind of like automatically just stand up. If you're like as long as you don't get hit by the first jolt because of the intangibility, yeah, you're good. Great ledge dash.
I got like a charged up smash. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's really good. I would be grabbing out of some of these drills, like drill grab. Because Pikachu shields a lot in those kinds of spots. Good landing. Good back here. Good pressure. What happened here? So you go this. So you held forward to go off stage. Gotcha. Okay. I don't know. I think that like I think the after the F smash I would have just grabbed the edge, but I think that like I don't know why we went off to shine him, but yeah, that's a great drift. Let's go. Yeah. Honestly, you don't look bad here. But I do think that like drill grabs would help you a lot because you're getting like you see how much he's shielding after he gets like you see how much Pikachu shields after getting tagged, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because he doesn't have like great counterattacks. Like his counterattacks are not super fast. Was that through us? Okay, that wasn't through us, right? Or like was that in front of us or? Yeah, he seems to like really like doing. Yeah. Okay, so he's mixing it up. Okay, fair enough. Maybe back airing is the play. Nice.
I was trying to just get a knockdown with the forward throw. I think up throw is just better.
I think you can just up smash him.
Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, like so. Here, let's. When are you actionable? Probably here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you could have.
I think this is up smash range. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So forward throw up smash, I'd say, is another thing to keep it. Like forward throw into up smash, I think, is another thing to keep in mind. I don't know the exact percent. I'm pretty sure on survival DI it starts working around like 50. Like you start getting things around 50 though, I believe on this.
I'll lab that. I'll lab forward throw, up smash.
Yeah, because the other thing here is like I'm noticing that he's like when he's smash like a lot of times when he's smash DIing, it's because he's not DIing the throw. Like he's going straight up and then he's going straight up from the throw, but then he's like hitting really hard to his side. Have you noticed that?
Yes. Yeah.
So if he's no DIing the throw, like if he's no DIing there, then that's also a really good argument for up smash, I'd say. I'm sorry, for like forward throw stuff. Yeah. How are you feeling overall about the set though? Like I know Blesse is really good, but I don't know. I think you're pretty good. Like
I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I have some things to work on. I'm trying to be well prepared. I don't hate the matchup. I think it's kind of fun, honestly. So. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking forward to it.
Good attitude. I'm going to cut the recording here, but best of luck in the set. I am definitely rooting for you. And yeah, I hope you kick some ass.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was incredibly helpful. Fingers crossed it goes well.
Glad to hear it. Take care. See